Hi guys, so now here in APP we talk about the check payment method. See, I'll tell you guys, check payment method means this is a different payment method, of course, right? Now here check payment method means the payment will be made through check only, right? Now, so now here there will be some additional setting need to be done, and what are the additional setting that I'll let you know here in check payment method. There is one more thing, guys. In check payment method, generally what happen? Check printing is required. The difference is here a check printing is required, right? Okay. Check printing, right? Check printing is required. So check printing means generally what happen, guys. Now here, first of all, what is happening? A different check check payment means a different payment method, right? Okay. So now, so check. Let's suppose for check printing, check payment method. Just give me a second. Okay. So now here check printing will take place, right? So for printing, what is happening, guys? Okay, so first of all, for check payment method, which payment method we have to use? Either you can use C, or else if you want to use a different payment method, then again you can copy the same payment method C. Why? Because I'll tell you guys, for check payment, a check printing is required, right? And apart from this, see two kind of printings. One is like check printing. So check printing means overall amount will be there, right? Say for example, let's suppose now. So check printing now here. Let's suppose we have like this 4,000 overdue, 3,000 overdue, 6,000 overdue, right? And another 2,000 overdue. Now, so apart from this, like let's suppose 7,000 not due, this 6,000 not due, and this 2,500 not due. These are ND, and remaining all are overdue. So I'll tell you guys now, for one single vendor, right? Procurement is a continuous process, guys. So organizations will keep on, like what to say, procuring the things and all, and once it become due or overdue, then the payments are going to be made. Let's suppose from this vendor continuously multiple purchases has taken place, and I'll tell you guys, if you talk about the supplier doesn't mean that they are supplying a single material only. Multiple, let's suppose, materials are there, so different purchases have taken place. Out of some multiple invoices are posted here against a particular vendor, out of which these many line items, in the sense these many invoices become overdue. So when we make the payment, right? When we make the payment, so we don't make the payment like, okay, 4,001, 3,000 once, then 6,000, then 2,000. No, at a time system will club together all this 15K. Okay, all this 15, all the line item will be clubbed together, it become 15K, and system will post a payment for 15K, where all this line items are going to be settled against this amount, right? So a check is generated of 15,000 vendor has received. Now, so vendor has received the payment for four line item, in the sense four invoices. Now, how vendor will come to know for which invoices this payment this payment belongs to which invoice, isn't it? They are also using certain ERP. They also have to manage their system. They also have to post the transactions and all. So since they know that multiple invoices are there, so how they will come to know this overall this 15,000, right? This 15,000 is like for these invoices only. Of course, like generally it could be like whichever become overdue for those invoices itself, but still it's our responsibility to specify them that this payment belongs to so and so. This one. So what happened? A check will be printed, right? And apart from this, there will be another thing called payment advice. So this payment advice also will be printed. Okay, along with check, there will be payment advice. Payment advice means SAP will show here that how many invoices are selected. In the sense, in check means one check will be generated, right? Check will be printed. A printing machine will be there, guys, and like bank is going to issue the check. Okay. Sometimes what happen, or is they will give a check lot number also. Check lot number will be given, like that is going to be. So here generally what happen now, I'll tell you the process. So here check printing and then payment advice will be generated. Payment advice means that is going to, that will be, so these two things are going to be printed, check along with payment advice. Payment advice consists of how many, the list of invoices which is the part of this check, right? Now these two. So what we have to do, guys, now first of all, a form, a form need to be developed for this one, for this check printing, and a form need to be developed for payment advice. Of course, this is a technical things. It will be developed by a web consultant. Okay, a web consultant. A form need to be developed. Okay, uh, by a web consultant. Okay, and this advice also, how it will be printed, in which format it looks like, this will be developed by a web consultant. Here SAP has given certain standard form that we are going to use, right? And we'll perform our testing. We need to know the process. So form need to be first of all, a form need to be developed by a web consultant, and this one supposed to be assigned here in APP configurations. So we are going to, instead of this one, we are going to use a standard form. We need to understand the process. So for check printing, what are the additional settings we have to do? Very simple, guys. Now here the same, whatever we have done. Okay, I think I can open now only one screen, guys. Sometime it happens. This may be a technical issue or what. Okay. So first of all, go to FB Center. Okay. Now FBZ. Now here, click on all company code. So in all company code, no need to do anything here. In the sense like it's okay. Paying company code. Yes, here in paying company code, what you have to do, guys? First of all, one setting is required. That is PM, not PM30, PM08. Double click here. So here what happened? Look at here, a form will be there. So this form is going to be assigned here. Okay. Now this is for payment advice. Payment advice. So here payment advice form will be, I think, this international, and here. Just click here. Let me check this one. Yes. So this one, this code even you can type also. Okay, this is the standard. Okay, this is the standard form we have assigned. Okay, SAP has given certain standard forms. Standard form means what, guys? Standard form doesn't mean that it can be used in real time. but generally it is a kind of, you can say, a template which is given by SAP. Based on that, what is happening, guys? A technical consultant will start their development. Okay, their work become bit easy in the sense if they have to travel from one place to other places, right? So SAP is saying that you just do one thing, no need to walk, like uh, by foot. We are going to arrange a vehicle so that your journey is going to be easy. So they have given some standard template. Okay, they'll refer that and their journey is going to be bit easy. So this is the form which I have to assign here for payment advice. Just save it. Okay. The one thing. The second one is, come back here. Now, okay, so look at here, payment method in country, no need to do anything. Simply payment method means already SAP has given a payment method for check also. That itself we are going to use, or else if you have to create a different one, then what happen, guys? You have to copy the C only. In the sense, whatever the payment method is given. The reason behind is, I'll tell you guys, see, these all, whatever these forms are there, right? This will be associated with a program. Okay, of course, this is a technical things because that is related to printing, right? This is associated with a program, okay, and then this forms will be triggered, isn't it? So that default program is already assigned here, given by SAP. Look at here, this R focus C. Okay, so this is the program. Now, so generally when we copy this C, everything's are going to be copied. Simply a code will be changed, right? Now, so no need to do anything. Simply use C itself. Now, the next one is payment method in company code. So here you have to assign the payment method now. We have assigned only T. Now you have to assign C also. So click on new company code, and here again paying company code is TM30, right? And minimum maximum amount. So let's suppose I'm going to give minimum and maximum amount. Okay, give a range here. Now another thing is the payment method does not exist in IAM. Payment method blank have given. Give here C and then click on D. So payment medium now. Let me check. So I'll just do one thing. Let me click here. Yes. So this is the form which I'm going to anyway. It standard form only, right? So now here a form standard form I have assigned here for our testing purposes. Okay, or else here what happened? An entry already exists with the, sorry, 08, right? So now here just save it, or else whichever form is developed by a web consultant, those form we have to assign in these two places, right? Now, apart from this, additional settings, guys, additional setting means here again you have to come in bank determination. Okay, that is, Sunil, just come out of this one. I think if you're online, it's okay. So bank determination means we just do one thing. So SM12, What is happening, guys? It's taking too much time. Okay. I forgotten one thing, guys. I can open only single screen. That is the problem. So now this is the problem here. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes this is happening, guys. Okay. So now here go to FBZP and here. So till here we have done. Now you have to go for bank determination. House bank and all already set up. So now you have to go for bank determinations. And in bank determination, the data is logged by plus NSM 12 and remove the ID. Type them here, delete all. And FBZP once again. Okay, now here. So go to bank determination. Okay, and here your company code, that is TM30. Sorry, every time I'm getting TM30, it's TM08. Okay, I have performed one testing against that company code. That is why it comes in my mind. Okay, now ranking order. So look at here, guys. Here we have given ranking order HDFC, ICICI, and SBI. I'll just do one thing for one house bank only. I'll generally what you can do, you can copy here, you can copy these two, and okay. So just you can copy all three, and instead of T, we have to make it C. Press enter, right? Then again bank account, double click on bank account, and same thing you have to do, guys. Simply you have to add the payment method. These all are for online transfer only. So even now we have to add check payment. Or else if you want to test for a single house bank, then you can just do it for single house bank also. Or else so this is for see once again see here, see here. So available amount, it's okay. Now here I'll just give unlimited. So, because this scenario is already tested, right? And now let me check one more thing, guys. Here, so there was, I think, in bank TM08. Okay, for this one, okay, no optimizations are there. It's okay. Now, so here, these are the settings which you have to do. Now, after that, what next, guys? Go to /n and okay. So after that, what is happening, guys? we can run the app and we'll see. But again, I'll just do one thing, guys. Go to now here, you just do one thing, go to F-53, and or else you just post an invoice. Okay, first of all, you just go to XK02, right? And here you can add the payment method, where here in payment transactions you can give the vendor number and you can add the payment method. Apart from this, if you want to just like, let's suppose I have to test only once, right? So here either you assign the payment method, and that is the better options, you assign the payment method here uh, in this vendor account. In this vendor account you can keep T also and you can add C also. It's not like it only one payment method you can assign. You can assign both. If the vendor says that I can accept online transfer also and check payment also, right? So anyone can be assigned over there. Both can be assigned over there, right? I will not assign here. Simply what I'll do, I'll just go to /NFB60 and I'll post a direct invoice here. It's a 300, I think 337 or something is here, 377 or 337. So it is 337 now, and posting date. So one invoice I'll post in a previous date only. Okay, let's suppose worth of any amount, guys, and here is the GL account. While posting the invoice, since I have not assigned the payment method against my vendor account, right? So during posting the invoice, you have to select a payment method here. Look at here, here payment method is there. I will give payment method C. Okay. If you don't give the payment method, then SAP will throw error that none of the payment method assigned to the vendor master or line it. Just post it. So this invoice is selected. Sorry, this invoice is posted for payment method C. Now what we have to do, simply if you go to F110, then here, wait, and TM08. I have already run for this identification with the same date. I have run APP already, so now I am going to add another identification code TM08A. Okay, or else if you give only A, then here, look at here, this is already done. Nothing can be done. So give here A now, because this is a new run. Click on parameter, everything is fine. Give your company code here, payment method, and let's suppose 1208 2023. Here you can give the vendor 300337, I think, right? Okay, and here additional log. So I'll tell you guys now here. Now for check payment, you have to click on print data medium, and here you have to select this R focus C. So R focus C means what? First of all, we have to do some more settings, guys. Okay, we have to do some more settings directly. While I came to here, this one, right? You just do one thing, click on this start and save it. Okay, I forgotten one more thing. We have to, we have to now generally. So here, when you talk about like, let's suppose checks, right? So here bank will issue the check. Okay, bank will issue the check, but generally what happen on check, there won't be number. They will say that we are going to give you a series. Okay, they will assign a check lot number. Let's suppose check lot number will be like, let's suppose here, okay, they are saying that, let's suppose this is the number they are saying. Okay, generally it will be a big number only. Now, let's suppose there is a number. So they will give a check lot number, right? A series. Now, what is happening? this must be set up here in SAP. One by one, what will happen, guys? This number will be consumed by system automatically. I think, what is the transaction code for this one? I think FC, HI or HK. Let me check. Check lot. FCHI, right? Okay. House bank. Let's suppose for one house bank, I'm going to make this experiment. Let's suppose for HDFC itself. Okay. Account ID HDFC 1. Press enter. Click here. Change button. And then click on create button. So lot number. Okay. First only from number to number. So I'm just going to give any digit can be given, guys. I'm going to give a numeric digit here. Okay. And no need to go for non-sequential, because non-sequential means any number can be, generally people prefer sequential only, right? Sequence wise it is going to be consumed. Okay, everything is fine. Now, so generally what happened, once it is, like, let's suppose this is the number. So now what is happening, the question is what will happen if this number is going to be consumed. So I'll tell you guys, before consumption itself, again they will apply for another series and bank will issue, right? So again that will be also going to be, that is going to be set up lot number 2, and in that let's suppose 2000 to 2999, say for example. Okay, so lot number 2 will be set up here. Lot number 2 will appear, number will be also there. If you want to give any descriptions you can give, or else you can keep it blank. So that second number will be there, right? So what will happen here, next lot will be added here, that is 2. Okay, so once it is once this one is consumed, the next lot already we have received, and next lot is already set up here, and here we have given that code 2. So by default automatically what will happen, if this is consumed fully, then system will switch to the next lot number. This is what the logic. Okay, right now you just remove it. We don't have anything, just save it. Okay, so a check lot is created for which house bank, HDFC, and that to account ID HDFC1. Okay, so now here you have, let's suppose, house bank, HDFC, we are having ICICI, we are having SBI also, right? Now, so when we run this automatic payment program, I've created a check lot also for all banks. Let's suppose different series will be there that need to be set up. Okay, I've set up one. So when you now here, what will happen? Go to F110 here. So here now, if you have to, let's suppose if we run this automatic payment program and that too for check payment method. So the question is that the check, first of all, the payment will be made, right? So check generated from which house bank? Check generated from which house bank, guys? So that you have to do one thing, from SDFC or ICICI or SBI, from which one? So here in print data medium, what we have to do? We have to create a variant. Okay, that variant will be having details about house bank, account ID, everything. Okay, you need to click here. I think maintain a variant. Click here. Double click here. What is happening here? So okay, sorry. I will specify a code here. Let's suppose for HDFC, I'm going to give a code HDFC itself. Click on maintain variant. Okay, this is already okay. This is created by someone, right? Okay, so I'll just do one thing. Okay, TM08. This is for HDFC. So here HDFC and click on maintain variant. Yes. So here now generally what is happening, guys, paying company code TM08, right? need to give sending company code and all. Now here house bank you can give HDFC, account ID HDFC1, right? Check lot number we can assign. Right now number 1 itself is being consumed. Later on we can add. Once it is consumed, then lot number 2 can be added here, right? And printer we can printer device code will be there, that can be added here, right? That can be added. We'll just add LP01 is the standard. Okay. Payment, print payment advice note. Summary is not required, right? LP01. Okay. You can apply a check mark here, print immediately. Output control. Do not void any check so that there won't be any what to say. Sometimes what happens, system will take gap, one page gap or some. This is the system glitch only. So you have to apply a check mark and then everything is good. Come back. What is happening? Yes, save it and then again this is for HDFC itself. So descriptions you must have to remember. Just save it. Now what is happening? So this is we have done. Okay, a variant is created. Likewise for SBI and ICIC also we have to create now. So whichever, if the checks are going to be received from HDFC, that variant need to be assigned against this program. Okay, now and then you have to save it. Okay, after saving that, the way we have done for online transfer, in the same way you have to run it. Just check it here. Everything is fine. 5,000, 2,000 is only appearing. Why 5,000, 2,000 is appearing, guys? Okay, so yes, now here, so anyway, this 5,000 is already blocked now, it should not appear here, right? But anyway, 2,000, now here, what will happen? I'll just click on proposal, let's see. So in proposal, okay, 2,000 itself is appearing, that's fine, that's fine. Now, if I run the payment, let's see what happened. Okay, so yes, it is run. Now you need to click on print out here. Okay, now here give a code 1 and press. Okay, print out is scheduled. Here I think we have to go to service and batch input or output control. I think we have to go for output control. Let's see. Okay, so is it like a different screen appears? So I'll just do one thing, guys. I close this screen. It's one because I can open only one screen at a time. So now here, I think now it is going to work fine, guys. I'll have to run quickly. So okay, anyway, F110. So here my current run is this one only. Okay. So from here you can go, or else even now I can open the another screen also, or even you can go. You can use a transaction code LP01. Okay, both can be used. Just click here, output control here, or else the transaction code is I think SP01, SP01, yes, SP01, SP01 or SP02, anyone can be used. Now here's a spool request and okay, created by, so you can execute here. Okay, so look at here now, check is generated, right? Just click here, type. Generally, it will be selected. Oh my god, I don't know what is happening here. What is happening? Okay, guys. So since power was gone, so that is why the it was disconnected. Now here, once again, I'll have to check. So now the check payment, right? So SP02 or 01, anyone can be used. So here, like, okay, so till now, or else like, let me do one thing. Can I make it SP01? These all are mine only. Slash and SP01 and created by me. So now here, how many? Okay, this one is created by me. This is my created by me, guys. And हाय दरवाजा बंद करिए दरवाजा ही हमारे बंद करिए दरवाजा बंद करिए हाँ, okay, so just give me a second. Okay, so here the check is like this is just a format, right? So this is just a format, and here, okay. So now, okay, so check is generated, but again, there was another thing called payment advice. Payment advice is not generated. Why? Because I think maybe here with the variant which we have created, right? In that variant, I have selected, I think F110. F110. I have created a variant, right? So here in the variant, what I have done, and this variant print out, right? That is gone. Okay. So anyway, the variant which is created, right? In that variant, I think the check mark, there was a check mark that I think I forgotten. So that is why it is not appearing. However, like check payment is appearing, check is appearing, or else like if we run this app once again, right? Then the variant will be there. Once the variant selection is happening, right? There we can three check marks were there. I think I was supposed to apply check marks on all three. So that is why. But anyway, the check payment means now here the check is getting generated. Okay. Now, so here nothing is appearing. Why? Because this is just what do you say? This one, in the sense like this is just a template or a standard given by SAP. That is why nothing is appearing here, isn't it? Now it's not only one page. Look at here, three pages are there. Like if you come down here, this is second page, third page. I think amount will appear on third page. The amount is appearing, right? But generally, what happened? uh, in real time again once the web consultant develop these things and all they will remove all these glitches and all and they will rearrange these all things isn't it so that when the printing happen right so check format will be there when the printing happen then in amount column amount will appear in name column name will appear under like whatever the check number is there in that the number that is from check lot that is going to be printed and that too with exact there won't be uh, what to say a mistake of even one step also not even a single step also so whenever such kind of testing happens it's not like that every time for testing we are going to use the original check no what happened like simply we take the photocopy of like certain checks okay and that will be kept in the printer and then in the sense like when the developer is developing this form and all so every time this is how the testing will be done right let's suppose here there will be like this is the check okay so here multiple fields will be there like check number name and date and everything so in each and every field the accurate what to say input is coming or not right if the client says that okay whatever like here like make one space like alignment in the sense it should be right word left word everything will be checked right after multiple testing what will happen the form will be completed but that is not our part that is the part of developer okay so this is how generally what happened this is how the check is going to be what to say generated and that will be printed because here itself you will be having option okay here we can select it and look at here the print directly option is there printer will be connected and the check is going to be